Well, howdy all, grab yourself a drink, it's time for some Path of Exile discussion. Patch 3.19 is coming and we are in spoiler season day 7. Today we've only got one thing to cover, let's do that quickly, and that is the upgraded version of Bitterdream. We generally call this Bitter Meme at the moment because the live item is so bad, it's one of the very worst unique items in the game. The current live version has all the same stats as this, except those nice little 15s on the right hand side are replaced by 1, 1, 1, 1, 10 and 1 in that order. What does it mean to raise all of these support gems to 15? The pseudo links for Bone Chill, Hypothermia, Cold Penetration, and Inspiration do get better, but that's just a matter of a few %. The big difference is going from level 1 to level 15 Ice Bite. This is making Ice Bite add about 5 times as much damage to Bitterdream as it does now. And then the other one is added cold damage going from level 10 to level 15. This is slightly more than double the damage. You get slightly more than double the damage from a level 15 version than you get from a level 10 version. Needless to say, this is a big deal, but there is of course a drawback to leveling with Bitterdream. This is not something people do currently very much. It is sort of serviceable at the moment from level 32 through to maybe level 60 or so. The reason people don't use the current version of Bitterdream is that it is absolutely murder on your mana. And whilst going from level 1 to level 15 Inspiration helps a little bit with that, it is still only a little bit. If you want to level with Bitterdream, you are going to need to go really out of your way to get a lot of mana while you're leveling. You're going to need to use a mana flask, maybe even one duration-based mana flask and an instant flask as well. You're also going to need to run a high-level clarity, and that's of course going to cost you a damage aura. So really what it comes down to is this fundamentally is going to compete with Tabula Rasa as a leveling unique. You might want to use a 6-link skill in Tabula and an offensive aura and a utility flask. Or alternately, you could use Bitterdream, then replace that offensive aura with clarity, and then replace that utility flask with a mana flask. The choice is yours, but I think you will get more damage from Bitterdream in most cases. Of course, if you're leveling a character late in the league, you can do better than a Tabula. You can either use a +2 Tabula Rasa, you'll use a Skin of the Loyal with at least one favourable corruption on it, and that will end up being better without having all of the mana issues that Bitterdream will cause. Especially then, you could probably run Haste as well. So that's what I would do if you're leveling a Twinked character. But if you're leveling at league start, Bitterdream is going to be really good if you get it. And also if you're leveling a second character and you're early enough in the league that you don't feel like spending multiple exalts on leveling gear, then again, Bitterdream is going to be something that's really good. That's all I got on this. May your Varlobs have interesting results.